Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Isaac, I'm ready. Are you ready? This is win 81. Potentially, at least. There's nothing to it. Here's our seed. XB8G, J, S4SA. I always get G's and J's confused. It's very confusing, particularly when you're talking about, like, Spider-Man, because I'm like, you know, G. Jonah Jameson. If I had more time to practice the actual cadence of that, that could work, but in the meantime, it's much like many of my, you know, snippets of commentary, a great idea executed incredibly poorly as to compromise the overall integrity of the project. Small Rock right off the bat is extraordinarily good. I'm gonna take the pill. I don't regret taking the pill. That is a Tears upgrade. So we got +1 damage and nice little tier bonus on this room inside of our item room. Oh fuck, it's Epic Fetus. I'm gonna be real with you. Go back an episode where I was like, I'm not gonna take that because I think it's well, like, we're already in a good situation and I think it's Dr. Fetus, or I think it's Epic Fetus. I think it was Anyway, what I'm getting at is I actually, like, I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. I genuinely thought this was Dr. Fetus, which is why I thought so long and hard about it. I was like, we're gonna have a good run here. It'll be fun. Let's take a zany item. But instead, I took Epic Fetus, so we will win this one in, like, record time. I apologize for her, like, completely not removing the integrity of the run, obviously, but for compromising the efficacy of the run super quickly. Or not efficacy, you know what I mean. For probably compromising the entertainment value somewhat, considering we have such a huge damage bonus already. There is still a percentage chance that we could lose, but it is small. Like, just by picking that up, yeah, that's gonna hurt. But just by picking that up, pretty much immediately, it changes my #1 priority to speed. That's how many problems it solves for us immediately. Like, we're in such a great position as a result of its existence that I am a little disappointed. I wish that I had actually taken the time at some point in a previous life to recognize which one's Epic Fetus and which one is Dr. Fetus, so that didn't happen, because it's a little silly, you know? This run is a foregone conclusion now. Probably. But let's not... I have lost in vanilla. I distinctly remember there was one run where I picked up Epic Fetus and lost, and everyone laughed at me, and deservedly so, because that's an embarrassing tale of hubris, you know? So, hopefully we don't become our own cautionary tale yet again. Pretty much all we need to do is not just royally fuck up, you know, as long as we, especially if we had actually taken the ability to fly, it would have been pretty much impossible for us to lose as long as we just stand on the other side of the map to the enemies and then just fire in these shots from afar. Especially if they don't have line of sight on us, there's not a whole lot that they can do to stop the train from coming for them choo-choo style here. Anything? Secret room? It had to be a secret room at some point. See if we can get into our item room or shop without a key. Not that way, but oh yeah, that's our shop right there. We don't really need Bogo Bombs or Converter for that matter. We would benefit from having a Spirit Heart, but I don't think we need it in order to get the deal with the devil, so I might rather save our money to give us more cool stuff in the future. Was there a battery for sale in there? I would like to pick up a battery. There's no battery for sale? What am I supposed to do with Crack the Sky? I definitely should have paid more attention to whether or not there was a battery in there, because I would never in a million years would I have used it to re-roll the item room if I had known that we wouldn't have been able to get another one for the devil room right after. Tried to be a little too cutesy with that play, and again, it ended up hitting 0 there. That's alright, we have like a Eternal Heart in here again, we do indeed. Shouldn't have picked this up until later, but we gotta live a little bit on this run, I think, considering that we've already started with probably still the most overpowered item in the game. Range upgrade is effectively worthless. Would have been nice to reroll that. You know what? I will take Book of Sin just to get the deal with the devil precedent. I hate to say it, I'm really disappointed in the fact that I handled this run the way that I did. It's not like a tear is rolling down my face as I'm saying it or anything like that, but I wish that I had rerolled Epic Fetus, because I've taken some of the thrill out of it for me here already. But let's just shut the fudge up about how sad I am and just, you know, get to winning, you know? Or losing for that matter, but hopefully not. And probably not. I would still, you know, if we're talking about things that I need on this run, HP is always, you know, when your damage is 100% sorted, you ask for everything else. I will take HP. I would take, oh, that's fucking Magic Mush. That's Magic Mush, dog! How? Oh, you can use the poop to make a bridge. Apparently not. Okay, well, this is fine. We'll just get the ability to fly or a Hanged Man card somewhere, and then, you know, life's good. I thought you could... Do you blow up the poop, or do you just shoot the poop to make a bridge? Because I can't really shoot the poop, so maybe that's where my problem lies here. I would like a little bit of speed. I was only half joking when I said speed is our #1 concern. It's up there because our damage is so good. And, you know, some enemies that are fast are going to be annoying. Orbitals would also be really nice, obviously, as a result of the fact that we can't really control enemies that get up in our face. Like these guys are going to be a little tougher for us to take out as a result of the fact that they're getting right up in our grill. If we had like a sacrificial dagger, we wouldn't have to be as nervous or as anxious about it. Figure we might as well check for our secret rooms on the fly. That'll save us a little bit of heartache as I make my way through the world today. We've already gotten our item room, and by gotten our item room, I mean we've already gotten our deal with the devil. And by getting our deal with the devil, I mean we've resolved that situation and discovered there was nothing to resolve. We have no deal with the devil. Should be looking for pills to some extent. You know, we do have the knowledge that there is a Tears Up pill in our rotation. Is the other, do we have like Balls of Steel? I think we might have. This is not an XL floor. This is another run, and we've done a lot of these, like a surprising degree of these lately, but this is another run where we will be looking at Boss Rush. The narrative has very quickly changed from never doing Boss Rush to having a surprising run of form that makes doing Boss Rush pretty much automatic. I mean, we're almost twice as fast. That's a weird measure to use there, but we're faster than we need to be right now. Let's put it that way. Just put a bomb down. This is what the bombs are for. They're not really for the explosive damage anymore. It's more just an opportunity for me to slow enemies down, so every chance we have to get one of those is very worthwhile for me. Please give me the ability to fly. We won't know what it is until it's too late. Doctor's remote. This is completely worthless, but kind of hilariously fitting, I suppose. Halo of Flies, really good. These are not the orbitals I would have wanted, but it's okay. And the shop, I think, is very important here. If there's a tarot card, we should buy it because, you know, a chance at the ability to fly to get Magic Mushroom is awesome. We will check this out just to see what it is. Mom's bottle of pills. We'll use it. No! My donation machine! You dicks! Made me break my own donation machine. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody. Reroll it into little baggy, so all of our pills are gonna be, or all of our cards are gonna be pills now. That's a little disappointing. No. Forget the arcade. We'll just buy this for now. Yeah, I mean, it worked out okay. We did get a Tears Up pill out of it. Why are we so slow all of a sudden? Little baggy's not a speed downgrade, is it? Shouldn't be. There we go. I needed him to stop for a second so that we could get in there. We'll take a quick peek for a secret room. Lucky me. And a second secret room. I was not expecting either of those, much less both. So I would say that that's pretty good. We do have a chance at an arcade now as well. No, we'll just blow this up. Another Spirit Heart would be nice, but I like Time as well. Like, Time's pretty good. This is Caves 1. Not quite as fast as maybe I thought we were going. There's no audio tone for a crawl space, so we should pay attention to those. Oh, this is great. Okay. So, if I can get a teleportation card, I've already gone full scum on this run. Should have been hit there, by the way. Ooh, that sucks. I've already been full scum on this run, so we might as well, if possible, teleport out of the boss rush. And by card, of course, I am remembering now that I actually mean pill as a result of the fact that I am an idiot and picked up Little Baggy. Not an idiot, it was random chance, effectively. Well, this was... Why don't we just do this the old-fashioned way, then? Instead of bothering with all that walking, we'll just go through here. And I gotta admit, I'm slightly anxious about the situation entirely as a result of the fact that we have just a little lower HP than I'd like right now. Maybe that's Mini Mush. Can we placate ourselves and say that this is Mini Mush so I don't feel as bad about myself? Hey, luck upgrade. By the way, the reason I'm keeping these pills, in case you're curious, the reason I'm keeping our luck downgrade here is if we get a PhD, that'll instantly turn into a luck upgrade, which will be worthwhile for me. Explosive diarrhea, I'm just keeping because I don't know what else to do with it. I don't know how to get rid of it safely. It's like a, you know, a cartridge of printer ink or something like that. You can't just throw it in the trash or flush it. That's obviously a joke. You gotta recycle, man. That's what they tell you. Okay. 15 cents would be good here. And obvious as well, I guess. I'm not trying to, you know, make any waves here. A little bit more money. That's a good pill. Tears up, maybe? It is our tears upgrade, so, you know, we can... This does affect us. We can drop these faster, the bombs from the sky faster as a result. I'm really looking for Blood Bag. IV Bag is a totally fine reroll target as well. And now I have some homework for after this episode is done. Figure out the visual difference between... No, we don't want it yet, but we do want it eventually. Figure out the visual difference between Epic Fetus and Dr. Fetus. I guess it's Dr. Fetus has the monocle, Epic Fetus does not have the monocle. I thought I was under the impression that those were inverted, but that's okay. We should take out the nubs first. Those nubs are important to take out because they never come back. Then we have a Gertie that never spawns any enemy, or never does anything but spawn enemies, so I can just continually fire these right down the middle. Ooh, probably should have taken a little hit there, but that's okay. And it's a very easy boss fight, hoping for HP. That's acceptable. And our deal with the devil is going to be Krampus, so no matter what we get here, we're going to re-roll it. And I guess I don't even know what I'm hoping for at this point, to be honest with you. Dark Bomb. Do we pick it up first? Maybe we pick it up first. Why not, right? We're not going to get a chance to reroll it, so we might as well. Luck down. Are you a wizard? I think we carry 2 luck downs. I know that sounds ridiculous, but you know what? I'm not giving you enough credit. It probably does not sound ridiculous at all, actually. And you're all saying, yeah, of course, because if you get the PhD, you'll get it. Exactly. You got it 100% correct. I'm sorry for underestimating your Isaac knowledge, which in many ways is probably more, you know, superior to mine. More superior is one of my... It's, you know, I'm not much of a grammar fascist, if you will. There's PhD right there. But I really don't like more better, more superior. It sounds super not good, which is also not good, not proper grammar. But anyway, I actually am a little bit in awe that we got the PhD there. I'd say that was relatively unexpected, but it's a pleasant surprise for sure. And we got IV Bag. I'm willing to go pretty deep here. That's about it. I wanted to make sure that we had enough money to buy whatever we want from the shop on our next floor. And again, you know, I'm not attached to the idea of boss rush, even though I talked about it endlessly on the course of this run so far. If we have the opportunity to do rooms that take a long time, but it takes out takes a bite out of our chances at boss rush, that is totally fine by me. I am 100% committed to just making sure I don't stupidly kill myself on this run. I'm just gonna use Are You a Wizard to get it out of our rotation. Obviously, we had to come into this room prior to the pickup of that half red heart. And we're looking for rerolls now to probably use on the item. Oh, very stupid, and we actually have to be very cautious now. Now that I've hit myself, we're surprisingly close to death. Please just don't jump. Thank you. Now, with a little chat, I would be expecting that we would get back up to a pretty survivable situation relatively quickly, but it gives you pause for a minute for sure. I can't believe that I Found Pills is a good pill, by the way. But this is well-trodden territory. Trodden? May or may not actually be a word. Doesn't really matter. This is not supposed to be, you know, Northern Lions Vernacular Hour. Instead, it's Northern Lions Binding of Isaac, 42 minutes. Okay, I was looking for the chance of there being a second secret room there. I've already had an internet argument today over my use of conceit as opposed to idea, which I'll admit does sound a little, what's the word that I'm looking for? Not presumptuous, precocious maybe is maybe what snobby, I guess, is another one you could use. Pretty much hate this. But we did find our secret room, so you know what? Go fuck yourself, I'll just bomb my way through that room. Alright, here's redemption. Magic Mushroom. Proved to me that it was Mini Mushroom earlier. We got PhDs, so pills are gonna be good regardless, but... I suppose, well, decent regardless. Range up is pretty worthless. I can see forever. I'll use it on the next floor, because we've already accomplished some on this floor. I can't believe we actually made it work so quickly there. Curse Room is an easy choice. Dumb decision. Dumb decision. This can go south pretty quick. And in fact, now I'm like rethinking our curse room. 2 I can see forever? No, one of them's a luck up. Might as well take I found pills. Like that's never becoming something good. So now I think we can justify going to our curse room. I think we take the rosary with the knowledge that we can reroll the Bible when it shows up. And the knowledge that I could use those spirit hearts right now. Admittedly, very stupid of me to do this before going to the curse room. We just sacrificed one of the spirit hearts right away, but I'm still happy with this. And, you know, I don't really care if we lose the black heart versus the spirit heart. We completely destroyed that rock, which was very dumb, though. Alright, what do you got for me? You have nothing for me. That's okay. Life goes on. I Can See Forever is definitely our pill for the next room. I can't believe we made it out of there just fine. We have an Eternal Heart that we want to pick up. We could play the IV bag some more, but I think instead we're just going to re-roll it. I got a little too close for comfort on some of those there. So this should give me a pill. Yeah, give me a Tears Up pill. Which is good, man. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm taking another item out of our shop rotation, I guess. And we're still on our merry way here. Oh, we got Dark Matter from our Devil Room. That is correct. Okay. Well, we've slowed up too much. Slowed up, slowed down, doesn't really matter. We've slowed up to the point where we like really don't need to worry about boss rush, and I think that is completely fine. I think we're still going to be content with our situation. What am I looking for now? 2 things in particular. Ability to fly. You know what? Let's just drop the pretenses. Pretentious, that's the word I was looking for. This is going to be a win. But what would make the win easier is flying and speed. So if you, as the game, if you want to give me the chance to get those, I would be eternally grateful. And if you don't want to give me those, that's fine. I'm willing to work for it. But it's going to be a win either way, so it's not going to go the other direction here unless something goes cataclysmically wrong in an almost unprecedented fashion. So forgive me, but I feel like you almost should just hook me up so we can both move along here. He says as he takes staggering amount of damage against enemies that he probably should not be taking a staggering amount of damage against. But anyway. That was a little close for comfort. Got a little too close to the edge there, and I'm about to break. Well, I'm not really that close to breaking, actually. I'm still in a very good defensible position, but I would like to have the ability to have more defensive items. Also, that helps, but if you would be so kind as to give me like a 9 lives or something like that, you know, we've opened somewhere in the vicinity of 80 to 90 golden red chests so far, and I don't know why I put on my game show voice. We've opened somewhere in the vicinity of 80 to 90 red chests so far. Gotta work on my enunciation if I'm ever gonna get hired by GSN, man. Chuck Woolery's still kicking. Why am I not picking up that half heart? I just got a bad feeling about that one. It's, you know, the Curse of the Monkey's Paw or something. This is the first time in quite some time that we've had Dry Baby, I think. Which means I need to reset my brain a little bit and remember that Dry Baby is actually awesome as a bullet sponge on the... That's fine. On the bullet hell fights. So if we find ourselves with a decent opportunity to fight Isaac, which I'm assuming is... It's fairly likely to happen. Just remember that you put Blue Baby between you and... not Blue Baby, you put Dry Baby between you and Blue Baby or Isaac, and you find yourself having a good time. Oh no, there's something in my eye. That's okay. I can survive. Well, half a Spirit Heart is not a big cost here, considering we got our money back, or our HP back right away. It's the thing with pills, man. So rarely are they pills you want, like, good pills you want to use right away, because they're typically attribute-based. Not all of them, like Lemon Party's different, obviously. Good cards you can save for a better situation, but, like, this is why, one of the reasons, I guess, I think Starter Deck is so much better. Man. I'm just gonna blow you up for a better deal with the Devil Chance. Very sorry about this, very sorry. Like, if there are full health pills and stuff like that that would be advantageous to us, that's fine. This is what we wanted. There are full health pills and stuff that are advantageous to us, however, the Starter Deck, I think it might override the pills, which kind of sucks because we have PhD, but at the same time, I'm ready. I'm ready for this to be changed. Alright, let's reroll that. Sad Bombs is so nice. It also gives us a brief chance to see how our tiers actually look at the moment. They look pretty boring, but sad bombs can be awesome in the future, and there's no way I'm rerolling that. Even if I had the opportunity to, which I definitely do not. Wouldn't recommend doing that too much in the future, but here we are against Double Haunt, and this is probably one of the few situations in which you'll find Double Haunt and be like, that's pretty easy. I am happy about our lot in life right here, and quite honestly, this should be one of the simpler boss fights we could possibly encounter right now. Somehow missed you there. Devil? No, I had high hopes, but that's okay. I think we just head down to the next floor. I'll take the HP for a good balance, because we don't have anything that gives us Spirit Hearts. It's probably easier to replenish the Red Hearts right now. Alright, Depths 2, no conceivable chance of a boss rush finish here, which is surprising, considering how long we've had great damage. But the thing is, Epic Fetus is a pretty slow way to kill enemies once you get into the late game. You know, if you compare this with something like a Mom's Knife that kills any enemy it touches in like a quarter of a second, or, you know, Brimstone, where you walk into a room and instantly kill every single enemy on the screen, you can understand the reasoning behind me saying that it's a slow item. Can't believe we blew up that poor little Judgment. Didn't even get a deal with the devil out of it. I feel so used. I do like Unicorn Stomp. It's been showing up so often lately, but it's not worth anything for us without any, like, offensive orbitals. And the D6 is really good, so it's kind of hard to... It doesn't compete well right now. If we get more rerolls, we'll be content to use them. If we don't get more rerolls, I'm content to not use them as well. Like, that's the thing with our situation. Very, very smart use of a key there. That's the thing with our situation right now, is that all of the tension has been sucked out of it, like, right away. Unless, is this a much vaunted opportunity to reroll our whole run? No, it is not, but it is a dime for 2 keys, which, at the very least, maybe gives me something I can give to our donation machine if we're not fighting against greed. But I don't feel that pull to, like, you know, do anything even close to min-maxing right now because of the fact that we're in such a easily winnable situation. That's why I'm sad. I'm sad for myself that I picked up Epic Fetus early. But maybe if we didn't pick up Epic Fetus, or if it had been Dr. Fetus like we originally wanted, this would actually be, maybe it would be a loss. I haven't really been paying attention to the items that have dropped for us, but it's possible. Definitely check out our curse room. I'm very surprised that we have not had, that's pretty amazing. I'm very surprised, I guess our luck stat is high, that we have not had the chance to, get a single Guppy item, considering how long we've had left hand as well. There, of course. My mistake, sir. As much as I like Guppy's Head, I'm not in the market really to replace our D6 with it. Idiotically, of course, I didn't wait for my D6 to be charged before going into the curse room, so that's something we're going to want to work on pretty much the next time we get a D6. I'd rather use it on the Guppy item than anything else in the game, because we could get a second Guppy item, and then we're very close to the dream being a reality. Okay. Fantastic. Very good. We'll probably go buy another battery charge on our shop, assuming there's no greed, and then come back and do it again. That was a really smart idea there to walk on the spikes. I just got distracted by the 69s on the room. So first things first, we donate as much money as our donation machine will take, unless it'll take all of our money but 5 cents. Or all of our money plus 5 cents. You know what I mean. I want to save 5 cents. There's a more clever way to come across that. We could get our third Guppy item. I wouldn't expect to, but if we did, I would be extremely pleased. Oh, donation machine, you're too good to me. I mean that sincerely. It might seem like I'm being disingenuous because you took a lot of my money. But actually, I'm thrilled that you did. Because so often you're like, oh, I don't want to. No, you need it. No, I don't need it. I'm happy that you took it from me. And you know what? I'm actually, because I'm an idiot, I'm going to use this one more time. We fucking became Guppy in one deal, or one curse room. That's, like, disgusting. Not only does the scumbag pick up Epic Fetus, and then he pretends it's an accident, but we all know that he really knows. And then, as if that indignity was not enough, he cheeses the game, abusing a well-known glitch called the D6 that allows you to change items into better items, and becomes Guppy all on the same fucking room. What a scumbag. Just a piece of absolute human trash. Excrement. Alright, we're out of here. Our damage, you know, it's fine. It looks a little muted against Mom. But that's largely because we can't reliably actually hit Mom. Hit Mom-chan. Hang on, man. We, lack the ability to basically hit the boss at any opportunity. If we were fighting a boss that was more emotionally available, we would have the opportunity to be a little bit more consistent in our damage. Instead, we did not, but we do have a deal with the devil here, and it's Dark Bomb. Every bomb around the world, come on. This is like a funeral dirge, celebrate. There's a party going on right here. A celebration that lasts throughout the year. We can fly now. I should not be so concerned. So take your good rhymes and your bad ones too. We're gonna celebrate, have a wake for you. Yeah, okay, good. I like this, but I think this is also where we're gonna drop the left hand. If they'll let me. Oh, okay, and by drop the left hand, I mean drop it and then immediately pick it back up, which I think is probably the best course of action. I'm so tempted to use the Sun card, but I'm kept awake by these possible, you know, situations where I use the Sun card. Bob's brain. Cricket's head. You're too good to me. By these situations where I use the Sun card to find a boss, and then as a result am not able to use the Sun card to actually just, you know, get back to full health when necessary. So I'm gonna say no to that for now. Let's try this on for size. I want to see how our bombs are shaping up. I mean, the sad bombs are gonna be nice because they will generate a lot of flies for us. Why not take that? You raise a great point. Moving on. Crawl space. Crawl space gives us a question mark. It's one of my favorite items in the game and also one of my least favorite at the same time. Pisces. I think that this probably affects us basically not at all. Except for the Tears upgrade is worthwhile, I guess. You know, the faster we drop these bombs, or the more frequently we can drop these bombs, the better it is for us. Eternal Heart is okay. The key is potentially extremely valuable. And mostly I'm just thrilled that it seems like we got a pretty much guaranteed chance of getting our streak up by 1. You know, every 1 that we get makes a big difference, man. We only have to get like 19 more 1s after this one, at least, to get to 100 1s. That's pretty amazing. I'm gonna resist quoting "bitch don't kill my vibe" again. I think we've mined that too much already. Okay, you got something for me? You look like you were eager, but that's okay. I'm sure you know, take your time. When you're comfortable with it, we'll set that up on the next floor. I don't want to rush you into anything. Box could be good. We could use a better trinket. Well, yeah, we can still use a better trinket. Joker. Oh, they said the Joker is a wanted man and all that, so I'm okay with this. We'll use the Joker on the Cathedral, where hopefully, for the first time in a long time, we won't have a Curse of the Unknown or Blind, so I'll be able to take a deal that doesn't necessarily kill me. Of course, we have the Dream Team right now. I neglected to mention, but Dark Bum plus Little Chad is, it's a grape situation. A grape? So, in case you're curious, it's a grape situation we find ourselves in. Yes, I'm having a giggle. Why do you ask? Oh, come on. At some point, the game should just offer, like, a concede button for itself to concede, because I'm at the, this is like a chess match. I've taken like your queen and you got like 2 pawns in return for it, but you're still kind of fighting because you paid the $30 entry fee for the tournament. But really it's like, come on dude, we're both hungry. We could just go get some lunch and then, you know, read up on our next opponent, because this is, it's actually, a lot of people, I mean, it's been a while since I played semi-competitive chess, but I was really into it when I was younger. It's considered somewhat poor form not to resign a definitely, like, statistically losing position. Which is not to say, like, if you fall behind 1 pawn early, you resign because the writing's on the wall. However, if you're down by, like, an incomprehensible amount, it's considered poor form to play it through to the end to some extent. At least that was my understanding of it. I might be misrepresenting it. But it is your right as well. When I was in 2nd grade, there was a chess tournament. I might have been in 1st grade. I was young anyway, is what I'm trying to get at, which absolves me from my own idiocy here to some extent. But I played in a chess tournament at my elementary school. I was playing against like an 8th grader in the 1st round, which is not a good matchup when you're 6. Like, that is, you're basically playing your version of an adult. So in the first recess period, he just absolutely shellacked me. I was not very into the game at that point, and then I just never showed up again. And they were like, you know, you gotta show up next time or you're gonna get a loss. And I was like, you know, in my head I was like, I didn't really lose if he didn't force me to lose. Basically, I was a shithead. But I was also 7, so I mean, it's not really a surprise that that happened, I think. At least we're killing enemies in 1 hit. So next floor, again, I like to say this, but I'm gonna say it. Things are gonna start to move pretty quickly on our next floor. Probably could have gotten Mom's Heart once more there, but that's okay. We're going to use the Joker card. The Joker card may or may not provide us with much of benefit, but it's better than not doing anything with it. And we may use the Sun card depending on how our HP looks. Yeah, we may. We'll see if we have Curse of the Unknown or something, because I'd like to get to the boss fight faster, if possible. I doubt we're going to need it. That's just terrible. Yeah, let's walk into our big room here, and then we'll pop the Sun card, and then see where the heck we need to go. I'm happy with this decision. There's one more over here? Come on, dog. Don't make me do it. You're gonna hate me for it, but I'm skipping a couple of rooms here, just because I'm like, what's the point, you know? I'm also gonna skip that library. I have no interest in books right now. Please. Please, don't. Oh, come on, man. Do you actually want me to bomb my way through every room? Because that's what you're telling me right now, is that you want me to bomb my way through every room. If you want to play like that, we can play like that. I just didn't think that you wanted to play like that, but apparently you have chosen the manner in which you want to execute this game, and I will act accordingly, because you a dick. That's the patented Northern Lion goes on an needlessly wordy explanation of an everyday modern occurrence, and then follows it up with what many would consider to be perhaps unrefined manner of speech, and the contrast in character there is what drives the emotion of laughter, I think is what I'm trying to... as long as the magician's revealing his tricks, that's what I'm saying. Good, you definitely prioritize the proper one there, thank you. Much appreciated. I'm not happy with my damage there, but it's gonna happen from time to time. I'm happy with 25 bombs. I really think that maybe we want to open up some of our rooms with sad bombs. Like the Isaac fight, I think is gonna benefit from using sad bombs on it, man. Here's the newest strat, okay? You put down a sad bomb, and then you use Epic Fetus to knock the sad bomb in. It sort of does not work at all, like even a little bit. Okay, so how are we gonna... That was not smart. How are we gonna do this? You're gonna put this over here, you're gonna drop one of these on him. It does not work. I gotta stop this bullshit strategy. I'm hemorrhaging HP that admittedly I probably can afford to use, or lose, but I'd rather not. That in particular is just not inexcusable, but close. Alright, let's head down to the next floor. HP's still looking good, but it would be a terrible tragedy if I just threw this whole run in the interest of hubris. No curse is what I like to see. Chocolate milk. I think we take Gish, reroll everything else. Gemini can be okay. Blank card, if we get a card, could be fun. As long as these guys don't move, my life is easy. That guy moved, but still, that was the perfect double cage room. Thank you. Let me give credit where credit is due. Thank you, Dark Matter. Were it not for Fear Shot there, and don't even try that shit with me ever again, Dark Bomb. You pay off with the spider again, burn down your fucking house. You might say, Northern Lion, arson's no joke. That was not a joke. I will find the house of this fictional character. I am not having a giggle right now. This fictional character is about to have his fictional house burned down with very real combustible fuel turned into fire, releasing methane and energy. Of course, that's a big part of it. You got something for me? No? Okay. And if you still think I'm joking after all that, Well, you, sir, are being very silly, aren't you? Oh, I gotta get a range up so my sad bombs can hit things from that far away. You don't have anything for me still? What is the point, Dark Bomb? That's actually pretty solid, but it's not worth it for us right now. We will come back and reroll Unicorn Horn because we have a reroll and it's close, and Sacrificial Dagger is super cool. Really wish that we'd gotten maybe Unicorn Stump on a different room so we could use both of these together, but let's be honest, we don't need the invincibility. We shouldn't, at least. Now we've got Poison Sad Bombs. We might have had Poison Bombs before. I think Bob's Curse may have showed up a little earlier. But, I mean, either way, I'm pretty pleased with this. Should be targeting both of them, or like each of them individually, but I actually thought that one Epic Fetus shot would be enough to get the kill, so that's my bad. Don't jump, don't jump. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, Strange Attractor. This is gonna be fucked up. Let's do it. I have no idea how this is gonna manifest itself with the bombs. It might do nothing. Like, I think that I'm like 55% this is gonna do nothing. 45% it's gonna do something, and within that 45%, 44%, I have no idea what it'll do. 1%, it'll drag the enemies closer to the crosshair, but that does not appear to be the case. That was not good dodging, of course. Now we've got Mr. Mega associated with it as well, and Little Haunt is totally fine. Actually, you know, realizing that as this floor drags on, we're starting to come in a little bit of a danger zone with respect to our HP. That bomb, thank you, Sad Bombs. You saved me a lot of potential heartache right there. I appreciate that. Mega Fatty should not be too bad. Don't jump. It's okay. There's 3 Mega Fatties. Where the heck is Mega Fatty? The third was outside of my... I gotta increase the resolution on the game here. Got me into a little bit of trouble there. This is the danger with a super overpowered run, is that it's... this is interesting sometimes when it works anyway. It's so dangerous because it's completely possible for me to just, like, never find myself at risk. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Strength. Yeah, we'll use it. And we'll take Yumhard in. There should, like, already there should have been no way for me to die. But, now there should be, like, really no way for me to die. Isn't this like one of the challenges starts you with like Loki's Horns, Epic Fetus? It's kind of cool. I think maybe because our luck stat is really high, that's why we're getting so many Loki's Horns plays here, like every single one. I don't know. That's win 81, so we're back with Eden next, which is always dangerous. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.